Yeah, family, we back in the building with another video. Marriage or Hell Nah family, let me salute you guys first. Happy Friday. You guys have made it to the end of the week. I know you've been out there being productive, getting your grind on, and stacking your money, most importantly. Now, the reason why you're looking at the classical image that you're seeing there on the screen is because we got a typical story of a modern woman and her delusional mindset. We got a woman out here that says that she would rather her man spend $250K on their wedding rather than invest it. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to show you guys this video. These fucking copyright claims, son, they so annoying. I just made that video about the real ladies talking about that child support thing, and man, they want to copyright 2 minutes of it instead of the other 3 minutes of the clip. So in the year 2023, don't be shocked if I bring you guys more original content. Now, without further ado, let's get into the foolishness that is about to come out of this woman's mouth. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just do the right thing. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you comment below, but also like and share the video so that way we could put other brothers up on game. Without further ado, let's get it.
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the We're gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down, and she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it.
So you have no plans on getting married?
I have plans on getting. Let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch. Stop saying City Hall, because shit about to get left. Like, I'm telling you right now.
At the end of the day, I love you more than life itself. But you gotta be easy with all this.
Love ain't enough. How long you plan on being broke?
No, I don't like we're broke. Out your mouth.
You
That's
saying
not
it costs
broke.
too much?
That's smart.
Broke people behavior.
That's smart. All right. Listen, you call it broke. You know what I'm saying? Leave and see what your ass gonna be.
Now, fellas, I have no idea what VH1 show this is. I am clueless on the idea. I just saw this clip and I said that this is something I have to bring back to the family. So we're going to logically break this down. But see, you got so many of these women that rather have the wedding than the actual marriage. We already know that. We've seen endless examples of it. So let's start it back from the beginning, and we just gonna break down how crazy she sounds, but then also look at the dude's perspective, because a lot of guys are gonna go through this. So men have to understand that when these issues come up, we have to stick to concrete talking points that actually are based in logic rather than being frustrated. And if she decides to walk away, so be it, because you can't put yourself in a financial hole just for one day's worth of activity being your wedding. And we know the wedding is for them, not really for us.
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the We're gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down.
Now let's start right here. He is absolutely 100% right. As a man, your job is to hold the household down, to make sure that that woman is set up for when you expire. That's the whole goal of this whole marriage thing. And, you know, Kevin Samuels used to talk about that. I hope the brother's resting in his power right now. But he used to talk about that all the time, is that when you get with a woman, your primary function is really to take care of that woman, make sure she stays in her femininity, but more so than anything, for when you expire, that woman is set up and she's protected. When she goes from being protected by her father to being protected by her husband and her man, that's really all your job is. But a lot of women make it so complicated now to where they start thinking about these wants and desires. And notice how the video started off. The first thing that came out her mouth was, I deserve this. Now, what has she done to deserve such? Now, most women out there are going to get with a guy who can put them in a certain position to be taken care of. So obviously this brother is, set up to do those types of things. But why would she belittle the man and say, look, I'm going to take the money that's really set up for me to be secure long term, and I'm going to invest that in my wedding day because I deserve this. Now, ladies, if you're watching, doesn't that sound selfish? Let's be honest.
And she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it.
So you have no plans on getting married?
Let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch. Stop saying City Hall because shit about to get left. Like, I'm telling you right now.
At the end of the day, I love you more than life itself. But you gotta be easy with all this.
Love ain't enough. How long you plan on being broke?
Now, see how she went to the extreme? Things got left real quick. And understand that when you're talking to women out here, a lot of women will get very excitable about you kind of putting a halt to their dreams and their wants. Maybe her dream is to get married, but if they go to City Hall, they are forming the union. They're legally, she's paperwork protected, but she's thinking about this damn ceremony more so than anything. And notice how she just started getting all in her feelings and then going to say, I'm not the City Hall girl. How long you plan on being broke? Now, excuse me, ma'am, but last time I checked, the man just stated that you are the one who is not contributing financially to the union. So you want to call this man broke, even though you already know he can afford a $250,000 wedding. So who's broke? Let's just get that point straight. But if you have a woman who's going to be this combative, the answer might be, fam, she's just not the woman for you. And a lot of women have to understand that. We've seen TikToks of women talking about they want $80,000 ring and stuff like that. And I'm saying to myself, girl, you must be out of your damn mind if you think I'm going to spend $80,000 or $250,000, even if I'm a multimillionaire, on a damn ceremony. If you are with me, you are with me. And a lot of guys got to get to that point of saying, look, I'm not going to go back and forth arguing with you.
Oh, that we're broke. Out your mouth.
You
That's
saying
not
it costs
broke.
too much.
That's smart.
Broke people behavior.
That's smart. All right. Listen, you call it broke. You know what I'm saying? Leave and see what your ass gonna be.
Now, see, he hit it right there with the trump card. See, I like that. My personality, I operate from like an in-game perspective. I'm going to give you a choice that you can stay or you can leave. And he hit it right there with the ultimate G move by saying, look, you can leave and see what your ass get. The answer is going to be nothing. And looking at this woman, I'm not saying that she's ugly, but she's not the most attractive woman in the world, period. But if she decides to go back out there on the market, you gotta imagine she's in her maybe mid-30s. So if you want to try to go back out there on the market at 35 or however old she is, and then try to get another man, go ahead and do that. Because that's going to take years off of your life. You're going to lose a little bit of that fertility. You're going to lose a little bit of that youth. You may got to spend 2 years just chasing after another guy, and you might be 40 before you in the same position again. So feel free to tell her, look, if you don't like it, you can leave. But she ain't had nothing to say right then and there. So fellas, you guys got to get to that point where you're comfortable expressing what it is that you really want to say and stop worrying so much about making a woman happy. Now, I think most of us guys who are relationship guys, that's what I focus on this channel more so than anything. Yeah, I talk my crap about modern women, but I'm more of a relationship guy. And if I'm building a relationship with a woman and I'm building a union with a woman, she has to understand that this is for the long haul. And if you're going to take $250,000 out of our money, out of our bank, essentially, as opposed to setting us up for something that's going to be beneficial to our unionship for the duration, that ultimately tells you everything that you need to know. That woman does not have your best interest at heart. And at the end of the day, she's a selfish, entitled woman that thinks she deserves the world, but yet she doesn't do anything to contribute. So ladies, you got to make better decisions in 2023. A lot of guys are waking up, but if you want that unionship, if you want that marriage, stop investing so much in materialistic things that are not going to benefit you, that man, and any children that you may have in the future. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.